Greetings, hello, and welcome to a brand new campaign of Killing My Friends. Yes, the show where I call it Killing My Friends, but I do my very best to not do that thing. Once again, we are jumping into XCOM 2, however, this time is going to be a much different experience from my last series. For one thing, we are using a mod called Long War of the Chosen, which completely changes the game. Takes the whole thing, makes it much more strategic, totally changes up all of the classes, and it's only one of somewhere just north of 110 mods that I am putting into this game this time. So if you want to see that mod list, go ahead and check the description. I will have it down there. For now, the other thing that's slightly different about this campaign is that most of my characters are themed with Fallout themed gear. Vault suits, Pip Boys, power armor, that sort of thing. And you'll notice that a bunch of the wonderful folks that I follow on Twitter, a bunch of my wonderful regular human friends, and a whole bunch of content creators are all here and represented and ready to take the fight to Advent. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, we're going to do this on Commander mode because I'm still not confident enough to play on Legend. We'll reduce the beginner voiceover. We will show subtitles. I think I want to start at the Reaper headquarters this time around. I don't use Reapers as much as I did back in the vanilla game, so I think we're going to do that. We will disable the Long War of the Chosen tutorial, but I will sort of talk a little bit as we go about the mechanics of the game. And I am enabling resistance orders for XCOM. It does make my life a little bit easier to have a few just static bonuses floating around. And if you don't know what any of that means, don't worry about it. I'll let you know once we're in game. We're not doing Iron Man, and actually, as I'm thinking about it, I should mention I am not necessarily against reloading a map if I completely flub it, or if something really bad happens, like a misclick gets me killed, but I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. Finally, integrated downloadable content means that we won't be doing all the story bits regarding the spark units and the mutated creatures, but they will still be present in the game. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get started.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those. You must understand, I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
You know, if we didn't want them to know we were there, we probably shouldn't have killed all those guards, but, you know, whatever.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
And with that, friends, we jump into our first mission, Gatecrasher, which we will do in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.